This is the Keychron Q12, and guess what? You can actually get this keyboard in a real life store. I drove to Micro Center, browsed their entire keyboard aisle. There in the middle of the aisle were all these Keychron keyboards, and I was like, what? You don't have to actually like wait, you can just get it. This is the Q series that is aluminum and hot swap, all that fancy stuff. I have only used the Q1, the Q1 Pro, and the Q3 SE in the Q series lineup. A lot of people, aka you guys, say that you want a number pad. Now, this isn't just your regular number pad. This number pad is on the left side. Now, very early in my keyboard exploration career, I read that a keyboard with a numpad on the left side improves productivity because you can do everything with your mouse and then you just type numbers with your left hand and you just keep doing that. So that's why I picked this one. I'm surprised they had the Southpaw version at the store. That's sort of what you call this, the Southpaw, because, you know, boxers who are left-handed are called Southpaw. So this is the Keychron Q12 wired mechanical keyboard with brown switches and a knob. Everything's got knobs nowadays. It's 96% Southpaw design. That's really cool. But before we begin, I want to say this video is sponsored by Micro Center. They support our channel so that we can make these videos at no cost to you and support our future baby, which I have announced, but not officially in video. So there, I have announced it. Let's unbox the keyboard. If you are on the more budget side, Micro Center at the very bottom shelves has a pre-opened keyboard section, and those are much more affordable. But they have been opened. That means they've been touched by somebody's grubby little hands. Could be mine. They haven't changed anything about their box design in years. They've just made it work. So there is a USB-C to USB-C cable, gold-plated ends, Keychron logo, black braided. There's also a USB-C to USB-A adapter. We've also got various modification activities here, such as plate screws, case screws, extra feet, and extra gaskets. And we've got the Windows keycaps. We've got the quick start guide. We've got a mini screwdriver and an Allen wrench. Keychron needs to step this up 100%. Most keyboards that I've looked at this year has the better functioning and upgraded switch puller tool. This one is just gonna give you arthritis or carpal tunnel. I would know. I've had carpal tunnel before. I do not recommend using this switch puller. You've also got another piece of plastic wrap. It's got breathing holes for your keyboard to breathe in case it suffocates itself. So I'm not sure what these three buttons are up here. Now I don't know if it has the Gateron G Pro Browns or the Keychron Pro Browns or whatever Keychron calls them. On the box it just says brown switch. This keycap profile is called KSA. It is a higher profile, it's a cylindrical profile. It is double shot PVT. You've got pretty clear legends that are gonna last you a lifetime. So you've got an interesting layout here. You've got escape here, function row, a dedicated delete key. Sometimes they don't do that. I feel like in the past they have shown me many times that they don't do that, but this time we've got it. We also have a lighting key, very unnecessary, but because this keyboard is QMK and VIA compatible, you can just change this to whatever you want. This PCB is south-facing, which means you don't get your cherry profile interference, which is great considering I really like cherry profile. The PCB hot swap sockets are 5-pin, which means they're universal. They are pre-lubed switches. Oh no, I dropped. You could buy this keyboard at Micro Center and then you could go to their like keyboard mods aisle. I don't think I saw any bare bones versions of Keychron, so you would have to buy the pre-built, which is a little bit more expensive. It was not cheap. It's not cheap. At my Micro Center, this one is selling for $225. So that is pretty pricey. So I've taken it apart because they're super easy to take apart. You don't actually void any warranty if you do that. This is the top case. They've added their own force brake mods all around the case. They're like silicone pads that prevent the bottom case from hitting the top one and like vibrating against it. Got two gaskets, the top and the bottom, pretty spongy, so you get good movement when you're typing. And then you've got this middle layer of foam. And this is something that I've never seen before. I guess they added their own like tape mod. So we do have PCB screw-in stabilizers. They're fairly tuned and lubed already. I think you could definitely add in your additional touch and it probably sound a little bit better. But like if you do want to use it out of the box, you definitely can. I think the way that they lubed everything sounds pretty good. And this layer here and the tape on, that definitely adds some pop. Wow. And they've made it a lot easier to put together and take apart. They know you're gonna take it apart. It's more likely than not. And all you have to do is unscrew a few screws. Keychron, still as reliable as ever. I think to anyone that is just getting into the whole keyboard scene, it's usually what I would recommend. They're super modifiable. You can customize them, but you don't have to lube switches, which I really appreciate. You could do pretty much anything. They've got a variety of layouts, you know, just even weird stuff like the split 75. They've got it all. Everything of theirs is reliable and pretty decent. So Micro Center, you can get things like Keychron, but you can also get things like, actually I've been waiting to show you guys this. You can get things like pulsar mice there, which I am really excited about. It looks so cool. You can get Beacon products there. I can't believe my eyes when I saw like the Beacon mix at Micro Center. But this is what I'm really excited about. Micro Center has made their own in-house 75% keyboard. It's pretty heavy. There's a bare bones and a pre-built version. I'm super excited to unbox this. This is, I think, like $150, which is cheaper than a bare bones GMMK Pro. So that's really affordable. Be on the lookout for some Micro Center shorts coming into the future, because I am working with them a lot more this year. I'm just really excited for what they have in store. If you want to see all their 25 locations nationally in the US, you can check the link down below. But they do a lot of things. They do PC building. They've got a PC builder on their website. You can pick out compatible parts and you can send it to them to build it, and they can do it all in the same day. That's insane. For their current deal, you can check it out using the pinned comment down below. And thank you to Micro Center for sponsoring this video. You get to see the awesome world of Keychron RGB, super bright. Let's see what this button does. This button right now changes your RGB effects. Nice. Okay, let's go to, and wow, this layout is really weird to get used to. Just because all this is here, I'm like, oh, I am confused. So right now, this isn't set to anything. So I can set these keys by going down here. Could do media, and I could do like previous, next, and play. So all this is now for media. You can also do macros, record macros here, and then put it into a key. Very convenient. Now let us go to our Notion table. The table, you can get it using the link down below. It has everything that we've ever reviewed and just makes it easy to decide whether we like it or not. So this is called the Keychron Q12, and this is the Southpaw version. Oh, they only have red and brown switches, so no clickies again. Price of $205. Universal sockets, EBT, not shine through. Gasket mount, very nice. Got a steel plate, pretty common for the Q series. I mean, most of their products I put as 5 stars, especially their Q series. Great price, great product. All right, and that is the Q12. I hope you enjoyed this, and bye. Links down below.